Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Happiness Adam. So guys, how you guys doing? My old subscribers, thank you so much. My new subscribers, you are welcome. Those who have not subscribed, what are you guys waiting for? Please subscribe. Let's become friends. This is your sister Happiness. So guys, I'm here to tell the story of how I become a mother at the age of 11 years. So guys, I was 11 years when I lost my mom. Then I just finished my primary school. I wrote my common entrance. I passed. I was about to enter secondary school. So there was no money to enter to further education. So I don't know what to do, guys. After 2 months of my mommy's burial, my daddy went to farm. Returning home, he matched something from his farm. It was so difficult for him to walk. So we got somebody to teach him. They say he matched poison. So my father was in one place. He doesn't go out. So it was me and my two elder brothers and our younger brother. Our younger was last 3 years when our mom died. So we begin to hustle, begin to cater for ourselves. So I put school aside first because life matters a lot. What to eat, how to cope was what is my mind. So, I brought up in a village. My mother never allowed me to go township. Even when I was small, my two younger sisters were away. One is in Ghana, one is in Lagos State, which is Nigeria, but I was in a village. I was a village girl. She does allow me to go out. When people came to pick me, she would tell them, if you want to pick this girl to township, which is Happiness, you will carry me along with Happiness because I cannot give my first daughter out. Not that I'm giving my children out because I cannot throw them. Because they want to go, so let them go. But see, this particular girl, Happiness, she will be with me. She promised to do anything and she want to do it for me. My mommy taught me many things. Even when I was little, at the age of 9 years, I cook family eat. I carried family along at the age of 9 years. At the age of 9 years, look at this, my hand. I was pounding fufu. You guys know what is fufu? At the age of 9 years, I mistakenly pound this hand. Look at my hand. This hand was something else. This hand bleed. My mother cried. I was like, don't cry. You said you want to train me to become a reasonable girl, to become something in life, to know how to do things on my own, has choice. So if I marry, it won't be difficult. So that was what happened. So after everything, my mommy died. Guys, it was not easy at all. It was not easy. But thank God I can say the story today. I decided to bring my stories out. It was not easy. There no money. My father was sick. I have grandfather, which is old, which my mommy and daddy is taking care of. At the end of everything, I carried on. I know how to farm very well. I know how to farm. At the age of that 11 years, I know how to farm. So I went to meet some other ladies that is bigger than me. I was small, 9 years. So when they were going to farm, during the farm season, they grouped themselves. So I would like to join them. They said, no, you're too small, you will not join us. I said, please allow me to join you people, to farm our farm, to save my position, to get money, to feed my family. That was what I was doing. So do you know those things? They were like, okay, no problem. Let's try your Happiness. Since you said you can farm. And to God be glory, they tried me. I was perfectly in farming. So money is my own time to farm. I'll go and sell it. I'll go to women in the village if they need somebody to farm for them. They will say, oh, hey, these guys are small. Can you farm this? I say, please, you want somebody to farm? I want to sell my position. Okay, no problem. Then we are like 6 or 7 group. I will send my position to them. They will pay me money. And that money they pay me, I'll use it and get food stuff and get things put in the house. Because my father cannot work and my mother sick before she died. So we spend a lot of money. Then at the end of it, if I don't have money to buy things and it's not my own time to go and work for my own position, then I will go to the farm. Because I'll go to the farm. That is how my mother normally teach me then. When we cultivate finish, all the grasses, She'll heap them, leave it like 3 1 months. Then by then rain touch on it, hit on it, rain on it. So if I go there, I open it, I'll pack enough of snail to cook. So that period, I will not see anybody to help me. I'll go to one of my village girl. I'll beg her. And this girl is disabled, very hard working. And she has a good heart. I'll call her and say, please, I want to go to the farm. What are you going to do? I said, we don't have anything to eat. My father is sick. My grandma, my grandpa, our last born. My brothers are there, nothing. We're like, but you have elder brothers now. At least you're 30, you're 11 years. This one should be 12. This one should be 15. Why are they not helping you? They were not brought up in a village. They don't know anything. They came back after 2 years. Well, our mommy died. So they don't know anything concerning from they were small when they left. So it was only me. My mommy carried me along in everything she does. May her soul rest in peace. She really taught me well. So this girl and I will go to the farm. We'll do that method and pack snail. And when we are going to the farm, we won't meet anybody. And somehow difficult too. So I'll call the lady will follow me, we'll go there, we'll pack all the heap of grasses, I'll pack snail. Then we'll have a cocoyam in my farm, my mother's farm, we'll have a lot of cocoyam, I'll pluck cocoyam. So she will take me to their own farm, which is her own mother's farm. So she will pluck pepper, fresh pepper, vegetable, and give to me. She will say, happiness, this one, if you cook, you reach like 3 days. I'll be very happy, we'll go home. Amen. It was not easy, but I'm saying the story today. So after everything, when you get home, I will cook. I will give my father, I will give my grandmother and grandpa. 2 of my elder brothers, I will give them food. My grandma will be very, very annoyed with me. You're too small. You are the small one among them. Why are you giving them food? They are not working with you. And these, my brothers, they are very stubborn. They don't even know if they lost their mother. They are very stubborn. They believe they still have mother, which is me, because I'm small and I'm very hardworking. So when I could finish, I give them. My grandma will go and meet my papa and told my daddy, look at it. Happiness is suffering alone, cooking and giving her elder ones to eat. Why is it like that? Do they want her to die? They can't help her. My daddy will call me and ask me, Happiness, is it true that your elder boss are not going with you? Because it's inside, don't know what's going on. Your elder boss are not going with you. When they come back, you will give them food they eat. Even your own position farm, you will sell it. You still make money and cook for them. I say yes. So he wanted to lay hand on me with annoyance. I told him that they don't do that. My mom never trained us not to give us food. No matter what you did to our mom, my mom will pet you. You will be the best child for my mom that faithful day. He will pet you and give everything you want. But at the end of it, being midnight, you can never escape my mommy's beating. When my mommy beats you, you know that yes, a woman beats you. My mommy will flog you, will beat you. So if I should cook without giving my elder brother because they are stubborn, they are not joining me to the farm, spirit of my mommy will not be happy with me. So my dad was like, is that what you want? Fine, no problem. He just left. And another business I was doing then, at the age of 11 years, my mommy fried granuts a lot. People knows my mommy as a woman that fried granuts. So it made she die too. I don't want that business to die because there is money in granuts. I pick that business. I fry granuts. I make money. Even some of my daddy drugs, I was one buying the drugs the native man was using to treat him. So when my daddy become okay, my daddy decided to do my mommy's burial. And he did it in a big way. He did it in a big way because the reason why he did it in a big way was that at the age of 11 years, my mommy told me somebody just died in that village, in our village, and the woman saw her old. So, you know, when somebody died in the village, every woman in the village will come and cook. There's nothing like caterer. They will come and cook and serve. So when they were cooking, everybody were just sitting down, cooking, being happy, you know, this woman is dead and they want to certify the family. So people that went to mortuary to pick the coffin were coming. So, you know what my mommy said? When everybody was happy, my mommy said, Happiness, my mother, my daughter, I say ma, because I always sit beside her. She said, anytime I die, whether old or young, I don't want to enter ice block. I was like, you know, small pikin, what is ice block? People there was like, this woman, what do you mean by ice block? He said, I don't want to enter inside fridge. I don't want to enter inside fridge. So we're like, people were like, all the women, you don't want to enter inside fridge? You don't want your children to bury you in a big way? You don't want ambulance to carry you and do pee. He said, no, bury me fresh. Hey, as if this woman knows she will die. After 1 year of this comment, is that up to 1 year? It's not up to 1 year. My mommy just give up. That is how my mom died. And the next morning, the family came to pick her cup and buried her. They took her away and buried her. They don't bury her in my village. So when my daddy become okay, my daddy decided to gather money, say some farms, everything, and decided to do the remembrance in a big way. So after the remembrance, so my auntie, which is my mommy's sister, said, no, this lady has suffered enough. Almost 1 year and now, she have not been going to school. She have been carry family. She feed the young ones. She feed the big ones. She feed the grandma, grandpa, and daddy. Since my daddy can't provide now, my daddy should go and look for a wife now. They want to take me out of the village so I can be able to become somebody in the future. Maybe we'll go to school. At least I have to go to school. I know how to read and write. That's the most important to be a human being. So at the end of every day, I said, okay, no problem. My daddy said, okay, no problem. If that would make her happy, it should go. They asked me, do you want to go to township? I asked my dad, can you cope? Can you cope if I should leave? My dad said, yes, I will do that. Don't worry. When you go, maybe I will look for somebody else to marry that will be taking care of us. I decided to go and start a new life. That is how I become a mother at the age of 11 years, a mother to my siblings, a great mother for that matter, guys. A mother to my siblings, a wife to my father, my grandma, my grandfather. I carried them along without even minding my age. Nobody in the village was believing because they were all like, when their mother died, I don't think this people will survive it because their father fall sick. That ones don't know anything. That was how life go. People will say they used to have uncles or aunties that give you money. We have, but they don't give, guys. In a village that time, the person will eat blade food, go give you money to eat. So that's how everything went. But I will thank God today that I am bold sitting down here saying this story. I decided to say this story because sometimes when I sit down, I just remember all the past because many things I went through is on this head. It doesn't go out, even when I was a baby. So sometimes I remember I talk. I talk to myself. I say, one day you get mad though, because the way you speak to yourself. Because I'm the kind of somebody when I remember my past, I speak out. I don't have it like talking to. I speak and I be talking to myself. God, thank you. So I decided to share my stories out. Yeah, I just pray that God should give me the boldness to talk. At least if I feel like listening to my story, I will press my phone, enter any platform I upload this. I will listen to it and be talking to myself for me not to die with my story. So my happiness in this life that I speak my story, people will learn from me too. Not all that glitters are gold. You may see me as I have everything. Look at where I'm sitting. You guys don't know the kind of work I'm doing. You know where I am. Don't worry. Very soon I'll be uploading my work. So you will see this fine woman sitting down here, the kind of work she's doing. End for fine, guys. So that's why I decided to share my story out, guys, for you guys to learn. Guys, thank you for watching me. Thank you for tuning in. As you're watching this video, please give me like, share, comment. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. Promote your sister. Promote. Together we'll start. Together we'll grow. Love you guys. Yalla, bye.